Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Hey,
yo.
we gonna turn up. What's up,
Hey.
fellas?
Yeah, man.
What's up,
Good.
fellas?
We
Salute,
here.
salute.
Check.
We here.
Yeah.
We here.
Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Way is the wrong way. Follow God, never listen to what y'all say. I go hard and recognize my flaws. I've been defying the odds. I'm lost.
Follow yo.
Hard, long way.
Yeah.
Pick your passion apart. Now know the game. Came far, I swear I won't go away. Star, pray the Lord, I'm the wrong grade. It's a lot of rich plays and my mistakes. I've been putting it away till my
Shit straight.
blowing now you got nothing for it. Day, I was sitting on something in the 7th grade. They ain't really on nothing, they just love to hate. I don't really do the studying,
But I'm up. Hey.
I was rolling in the bucket, now I'm in the thing. It goes 0 to 100 when I see the
What'd you say right here? Go ahead.
lot of money in the Roth, I'm a boss with this shit. I ain't never took a loss, but in all confidence, all my flaws is legit.
Yeah.
Feeling so marvelous.
Let 'em
Just
know.
wrote me a hit while
Yup.
she rolled on the dick.
Uh-huh.
$1,000,000 crib
Put
with
this-
roaches in it.
Damn.
Get it how you live,
Shit.
stop posting the shit. They gon' follow you home with them posters and sticks. Saying, hold your bitch, or come off for your wrist. Stock home with the pole.
Hey.
Like when I hit, never
Call you out your name.
never call you a bitch. Take my last name, then I'll take you on a trip. Passport getting thick, that's Boris spit. Yeah,
Talk to him,
Get
nigga.
here. I barely noticed how far I've made it this year.
Yeah.
A lot of overtime, it's time to go and shift gears.
Yeah.
I finally see, yeah, life is looking real clear.
Yeah.
A silent demon all among song is so hard.
Yeah.
It's good even if we lost the season. I'm on my feet, bless my lungs with some breathing. I understand the hidden message I have meaning. I'm in a whole different bracket, check the details.
Yeah.
Having dreams of flying private, can work in retail. Woo. And shout out to my ex, I hope that she well. Yeah. And my cup is always
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I still wish I could be a kid too. From dusk to dawn, yeah, we making big moves. And I'm in the studio and it's a big move. It's good to find someone else to live for. Getting ready for all the tours and all the big shows. And I'm feeling something coming, it's getting real close. So I better stick with God and check my mental in this song. We gotta get it, yeah. We gotta get it.
We gotta get it, yeah.
We gotta get it.
Let's go.
We gotta get it, yeah. We gotta get it.
We gotta get it, yeah. We gotta get it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Hey, that's
what's
coming out
up,
real
everybody?
soon. I'm talking
Like
to you.
sooner than soon.
You better get the
Like,
song and
hey,
listen
yo.
to it.
January.
Don't sleep on this.
That's
niggas,
a
please.
fucking-
Yeah.
Please don't.
That's a fucking hit.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you, bro.
a fucking
Appreciate
hit,
it.
yo. And I'm glad that was a motherfucking exclusive premiere.
Yes.
Ain't nobody
Yes,
heard that.
no.
That's just
Nobody.
tough.
Nobody.
Like, you feel me? That's what happens on the McDuff Show. The exclusive
does.
shit come out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Y'all not even ready for that. Y'all not even ready. That's coming in the new. Y'all bringing that in with the new year. Hey, but before I get into it, yo,
Yes.
let me have y'all gentlemen introduce yourselves.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yes, I am Zach. Should I say it was straight directly to these guys? I'm Zach the
talk,
Hero.
Talk to the peoples,
Yeah,
my
talk
boy.
to the
That's,
people.
yes, sir.
I'm Zach the Hero. You can find me on Instagram, Zach the Hero with an H, ZACH, the hero _
With an H.
Yeah, niggas always want to spell shit with a K because
Nah.
they just assume that's just what it is. But yeah, follow me. I make dope shit. We make dope shit.
Yeah.
McDuff makes dope shit,
Straight
and
like
we
that,
appreciate
bro.
him for having us on the show
Yeah, I appreciate
tonight
y'all,
because
man.
this is
Yeah.
lit and it's nice, bro. I love it.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. And
Yeah.
I'm Jimmie Bishop, Instagram, JIMMIE Bishop 951. Yeah, all that. Rap, engineer, produce.
All that day.
Yeah,
whatever
bro.
I need to do to get the job done. Just music, man, hustle, get it. That's it.
Hey, absolutely. Y'all motherfuckers,
That
they
wasn't-
came in here, y'all. Let me tell y'all. And we got Levi Holloway in the
he's
cut.
on-
we
You
got
feel me?
Mikhail on the video.
Yeah, come crash it real quick, Mikhail. Just come crash
niggas,
Yeah, you
it.
gotta
niggas
come
always
crash.
niggas
You gotta
always
come.
behind the
You
lens.
feel
You never
me?
see
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
you gotta
this
gotta
guy.
get the
Yeah,
video
yeah,
guy. You
yes,
know what I'm
sir.
He
saying?
does beautiful
Yes,
videos.
sir.
Yes, Sirski.
Crazy.
And you just got he got the setup looking right for us today.
Yeah.
Hey, these guys
The
came
lighting
in
is beautiful.
and got the sound right. You
Had
feel
to.
me?
Yeah,
like
we had
y'all
to.
came and got me right. These guys are the shit. They know what they doing. These these are the guys you need to get to the next level, and they sound. You can hear it in the quality.
Thank you, bro.
And y'all music.
you.
Y'all sound like y'all know what the fuck y'all doing.
Thank
it's just
you,
not
bro.
like pressing shit. Y'all came in here in 5 minutes, got my whole board looking different. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? All the got to say it like so they hooked me up. So I appreciate that, y'all. But yo, what's going on, fellas? It's Sunday.
Sunday. It's
Sunday.
a good day,
you
yeah.
feel me?
Kicking it, man.
day.
What's up? How was y'all weekend, man?
Bro, it's been good.
Solid.
Just busy, staying busy, working on stuff like music. We just try to get more in the studio. This nigga's always riding me to get in the studio because
in the studio.
I go to school and shit. Yeah, this
Man, I
nigga's
don't care
always
about
there.
none
He's
of
always
that.
getting it in.
You don't need to sleep every day.
As soon as
I
you
don't.
pulled up, you was
don't.
like, you ain't been to the studio.
Yeah, that's the first thing he tells me. He presses me for that shit, but I get it though. I like him holding me accountable for shit like that. So, I'm trying to, make sure I stay grounded in creating, and don't forget. Like you said, we was talking earlier before we started this that we was having creative slumps, and that's a big thing. That's a big thing for a lot of artists. I think.
That's what happened.
For me, personally speaking.
How is that? How do you get like? What's some advice you could give like people like artists like ourselves when you go through those writing slumps? What is something you do to kind of get you up out of that slump?
I don't know.
So what sparks?
I pray. I go to church. The thing is, I have God in my life, so it's like that helps.
Yeah,
that's like the first thing that kind of like starts it off.
That's flawed, bro.
That keeps me kind of like, okay, I know I go to church and I play on Sundays. So that's a good release. I play guitar there, so it's like that's always a good thing. Like I'm playing like some gospel music and
That's
it's just
dope.
fire. So that helps to kind of get my creative inspiration.
It's
and it's
almost
not even creating, it's just inspiring.
Yeah, because it's like you're not in the studio.
Yeah.
You're not doing no, rap shit or not doing nothing like that.
No,
you're just playing the
I'm just
guitar
playing.
live,
I'm getting back to like how I started. I always tell people I'm a musician first. Like before I started rapping kind of just happened. Like it was never planned in my life. I never was like I'm gonna be a rapper and I want to do this rap shit.
Yeah, y'all sound motherfucking good.
Yeah.
I tell you that.
Thank you,
Thank
bro.
you.
It kind of just worked out.
Worked at it, man.
Worked at it. I just fell in love with it.
That's dope. What about you, Jim? Well, like, what was like? Where'd you get your start? Like, what made you kind of dive into? Because I ran into you a couple weeks ago at Guitar Center. I was like, oh my nigga, like, and he saw me when I was buying shit, these chords and shit that got this hooked up. I was buying that day, and I ran into you like, I'm up out of here. But like, I just want to know like your history. Like, what got you into this whole music?
Man, I mean, I just love music my whole life, man. It was one of the things. Like, I grew up in a strict Christian household, so. It was all gospel music. My mom wasn't having the MTV, the BET. I was only hearing that stuff when I get home from school, trying to sneak and catch a little something, or my sister playing the radio, or just when your mom go in the store and you in the car, turn the radio on real quick.
My brothers put me on to like
I remember just seeing it like from a young age. That's what I always wanted to do, but I just never saw it as a possibility because who my mom was. Like, my mom would go crazy. She saw me on TV throwing money at girls or whatever, cursing. Like,
she loves you
I could never do that. And then, I feel like everybody has like a divine purpose in life, what they supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And you always find your way there, whether it's sooner or later. So I put the music off for a minute, and I was always into music, listening to it, talking about it, freestyling in the car, writing raps to homies here and there.
Yep.
But I had a point in college.
It just didn't happen by chance.
Yeah.
At this point,
you were gonna find it.
At this point, in both of our lives, it didn't happen by chance. Like,
How'd you guys come to be? Like, what's the relationship between
you?
You
can
guys?
tell the story better. You kind of know.
I mean, I've been knowing him. I grew up with him. Like, we've been knowing each other since 2009 or before that.
Time.
Like, minute.
Longest time, but since we was little kids.
But yeah, I mean, I remember I started in college. I feel like I had enough regrets in my life as far as like sports or just whatever. And I remember I didn't want no more regrets to tell my kids when they grew up. Like, I don't want to be that dude like, I could have did this, whatever. So I was like, man, I want to do this music. I'm going to go for it. So I started doing it and was trying to get beats, and it was hard dealing with producers and stuff early on. I remember I came home from working in Texas this summer. And I went and got him. I was like, man, you play guitar.
Bro pulled up to my house.
You'll be a great...
Came knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Gave me this whole thing. And I was like, yeah, I mean... I mean, you're really serious about this, aren't you? I wasn't
Just
really.
pulled up on
I
you off
wasn't
the
even
strip,
really.
like-
Honestly, at this point in my time, I was not making beats like that. My shit was ass, like
Yeah.
all the way ass.
You
But-
just playing around with
but
it.
I was just kind of like experimenting. at the time.
Experimenting, yeah.
But like my shit was heat. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like I'm about to put this shit out. Type
Yeah,
shit. But
I feel you.
But
you always kind of had some. No, when you.
yeah, it was
yeah,
kind of. It's always kind
It's
of.
always
It was
been
in
that
me.
you had the little magic touch. You
I
knew
did.
that.
Yeah, I
okay,
knew I
what's wrong
had
with it?
something, but like I didn't know what I had at the time till he kind of approached me with like, bro, he just spoke highly of me, and I wasn't even doing shit. You know? He was like, bro, I think you just can make really great music and shit like that. And I was just like, man. Then all right. Then I was like, it was kind of one of those like, it was just like, man, I guess, and let's work on it. And then we recorded your first project.
Yeah, Ellen Epic, the mixtape.
The mixtape, yeah. Damn, that was a long time
When did
ago.
that drop?
That was
Long time
like
ago.
2014.
Oh, okay.
No, 2018.
And I wasn't even making.
Yeah.
I just recorded them on FL Studio at the time.
Yeah, all them beats like off of YouTube, whatever.
Oh, that's how my
I just
first
learned how to
project
record
was.
real quick and was just like,
That's what you got to. I feel like everyone has that.
What,
YouTube.
FL Studio?
Everybody got one.
YouTube.
Oh, everyone got one
YouTube.
YouTube mixtape.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, while your beats ain't that tight yet, you still gotta like, all right, I gotta get all this shit. You know. What
cold
I'm
No,
saying?
dudes on
we don't have no YouTube. Well, my first mixtape would be The Arc, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I was
Officially, like that would be my first album or mixtape. But
Yeah, not
it
that was an
wasn't-
album.
No YouTube beats though.
No,
all
no,
my beats.
Made all the
see,
beats,
That's
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, it was like
That's
all my
impressive.
beats. Yeah.
That's dope. And
Besides, was it one of them that was mixtape that was on there?
Yeah.
That was the
YouTube.
only one. That was the only YouTube beat that was on
Yeah.
there. But and how many tracks? 12?
12 tracks.
Yeah. Oh, see, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I made
ain't
11 of
Nobody
those
know.
Yeah.
You can't tell.
That shit's hard. Mikkel shot our first video for that shit.
Oh, what?
Shot mixtape, yeah.
What? That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. Wait, that came
Kel
out
shot every video we've ever done.
bro, honestly, Sam. I
Oh
got
yeah, he's
I got a couple
Levi.
other
No,
ones, but-
he's Levi. He's not
Levi,
Mikkel.
yeah. Yeah, I know. You know what? I had to start getting
Don't
used
call
to
this
that.
nigga.
Because people would be like,
Don't
who
call
the fuck
this
is
nigga.
that? Who the fuck?
I
Mikkel.
refer to him as Levi for people who don't know him, who never met
Yeah, I
him.
know you know him as Mikkel. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
I
same.
was-
Yeah, I had to get. I try to like get used to calling people by like their like their stage name. You
Right.
feel me? Like just so people around is like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they'll call you by that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I try to practice that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like I wanna know, like, you guys rap
Yes.
and you guys produce. You guys do all your shit. You guys do that. I
Everything.
wanna know your top 3 influences when it comes to the production side, producing, and then your top 3 influences when it comes just to music. You feel me? It doesn't have to be rap. Just like what you grow, like what inspired you growing up, like your top 3 rap producers, and then artists.
I guess I'll start with rap. Like, I was thinking in the car on the way here, just playing stuff. I didn't realize how much I was inspired by Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Like,
crazy.
that's not one of my top. Well, he's obviously could be top 5, but just not my personal top 5. And I don't listen to him like that much anymore. But
Yeah.
I was just listening to the stuff like, man, like how I got straight bar songs or I'm rapping, you know, no auto-tune, whatever, and then go and mess with the auto-tune. Like, that was Wayne early on. Like, he would have songs where he'd rap and then he'll have whole auto-tune stuff. Like, and Wayne was my first favorite rapper.
Okay.
When I first got into music for myself in middle school, I got a laptop. First mixtape I heard was No Ceilings, 2008.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah, so No Ceilings, Carter 3, Sorry for the Wait.
you got your laptop right when he
Yeah,
started
like
going,
it was Wayne, it was Eminem, and then it was like Drake, Mac Miller, Wiz was out at the time. But Wayne was like I think still is like a big influence in my music. I didn't even realize. I say Jay-Z next.
Okay.
Jay-Z is like one of my top 5 favorites.
Yeah. I think he gotta be in top 5.
He just like one of those guys who mastered the art of rapping. And I
He's
always
still, and when you hear him
Yeah.
now, it's like nigga ain't skipped a beat. Hey, hearing him now, like, oh, we can do this forever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No other rapper show me that. Like,
Yeah.
when you get up, when you in your late 40s,
You don't
and shit,
ever have
like,
to stop.
You don't. And he's the pure example of that. So
Yeah.
like, come on now. So yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
What's your third?
Wayne, Jay-Z, and currently I'll say
better say
Drake.
Drake.
Oh my
Drake,
God.
you
That's
know,
because he's being a mark.
I've been talking about
You're a
Drake
mark.
for a while. Like I feel like people don't realize how talented Drake is until you get into making music for yourself. And you
realize
see
that shit.
like how
He's
hard
hard.
it is
He's
to
hard,
do
though.
any type of sound. He does all of these sounds like amazing. And that's not easy, man.
It's not easy to put out.
Yeah.
And then you can put out a rap song.
Yeah.
You can put out an R&B joint. You can put
The
out a pop
island
joint,
joints,
a Caribbean,
pop
a Caribbean
joint, yeah.
Like, you could do a joint with Rihanna and then do something with Jay-Z and Kanye and then get in
Ross
his
and
bag. Yeah,
Baby.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Drake is for sure. Like, I feel like he's a good example. Like, just for overall artists, if you're coming up, like you want to be able to be in your bag so you could cross over to all these different genres. A lot of rappers get to a point where they get so big, but they don't cross over.
Yeah.
Like eventually you want to cross over. I don't know. Some rappers just want to, you might just want to stay street and stay where you at. But like if you want to get to that next level, like that A-list level, the Drake status, you feel me? You got to cross over. I feel like a lot of guys don't do that. What about you? What is top three producers? I want to know producers.
Producers? Oh, man. First and foremost, Kanye West.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
for
my
sure.
number one influencer. He's always number one. That's just how it goes. Pharrell, I would like to go with him. That's a number two. Number three, I don't know. There's so many good producers out there. But if I just would probably just off the top of my dome.
What's somebody like as of lately you've been really fucking with?
You don't be looking at producers, nigga.
Not like that. Not like that. But the one that I do like is Super Mario. That's who I really have a lot of respect for right now.
Okay, that's dope.
So that's who like I kind of like
dope.
some of my beats. It's just and the melody choices that he likes to pick just to kind of create that sound that he has. And so I appreciate that. And I'm like, I kind of use some of that.
How would you like describe it like your sound?
I don't know.
If you like
I can't describe that. Everybody tells me it's like a video game sound, like not a 16-bit sound.
Yeah.
But it's like a video game sound, like orchestral almost,
I could
film
kinda
composition status shit.
Yeah.
Which I'm trying to get into, but that's another story.
Honestly, you sent me a beat pack like during COVID.
Yeah.
Oh no, you sent me a beat pack like February this year, like early on this year. And I used the beat from I Seen. I have a single out right now called I Seen. You with Cash Talk. Shout out Cash Talk.
It's 21.
Produced by me.
Yeah. He produced that joint and
21.
And that shit was crazy. But that whole beat pack, like it was so hard to choose for that beat
it's a
pack.
lot.
I'm like,
it's different.
Nigga.
It's different.
Everything. But even this shit, like I was
But
like, I
know
can't
you
get
can
on this, but
I know you can get on.
I was having trouble getting on it on a couple. Just like that was just my ability. The beats were so fire. I was attempting everything. I wrote little 16s to like multiple. That was just the one that I happened to go with. But I was like, whichever. I went.
But you was writing to all of them,
bro. And we gotta tap back in. Now that we all gotta like really tap in, like really like.
No, we got a song for you too, bro.
Bro,
first song on the album. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Let me fire gas up on some shit. Yeah, bro.
That's some heat.
You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all niggas be like, I love like the sound, like the you guys put like real like it seems it's so genuine and like
thanks, bro.
And just like you could hear. Like you put time into your art and your craft. It's not microwave rap. You know what I'm saying?
This is
it takes time.
This is like years of you guys trying making music. Like people don't see. But a lot of people will see. Like we put out dope shit now. We put out bad shit.
He'll tell you. I be giving this nigga the blues, bro. Because some days I be ready to just I'm done with this shit.
Bro,
I'm out of here. Don't hit me up. I don't want no parts of this. But nah, he knows how much I really love this music, so he knows I'll never quit on him like that.
And you know we go through as artists, bro. We go through those. So I feel like that's what makes music. Like I feel like in some of my worst times, my most depressed times, or you going through something in your life, and like I'll be in the car smoking a blunt, and I'll write fucking 50-some bars. Come back to it later in the studio, like, oh shit, I really was bleeding on this verse. You don't ever realize it, and then sometimes you in a good mood, and so it's like you. Sometimes you just have to ride your wave of emotions, bro, and just kind of go with it.
That's what I'm learning, to kind of just roll with the emotions. Like, don't even let it.
So I want to know, like,
dictate.
What's something like for the listeners that are just now tapping in and learning about you guys, like for both of you, like what's a song out right now that you guys have that you would recommend? Like,
what I'm gonna say.
Which
Better Be.
No.
Yes, sir.
Better be.
I like
Better
Better
be.
Me's. I like Better Me's video better than Outside. But I choose Outside because
I just like Better.
Outside is fire.
I feel like I just slid on that song.
Outside is fire.
And it's just it's a chant and it's hype and it's like it was at a time when niggas was locked down from COVID. And
you know what? You know what makes me mad is we dropped that song so early. What, like January?
Yeah.
And we was on that We Outside shit way back then.
Yeah.
And then when the whole shit like cracked off with some kind of TikTok or whatever,
everybody was outside.
Nigga, that was us. We was on that.
I told you.
Like,
and we just didn't get the push and the
our
the
song should have
exposure.
went viral in that
It should have went
moment, 'cause
viral.
we was literally saying that back in February.
We was before
that
niggas
was
was
like
saying
that.
we outside. I was like, nigga, we outside.
We had a whole song about
We had a whole video with Lamborghinis. Come on,
Bro,
man.
I know.
Come on, man.
Bro, when I say that, I was like, oh, these niggas went up on this.
Yeah,
These niggas are stupid on here. And
Yeah.
the song is fire. The video is fire.
That's
Y'all-
my favorite one.
Bro, I'm gonna make sure I put that link in the description so you guys can peep that out. Cause like niggas gotta see that.
Give them the video
Shot
too.
by
You guys had
Levi,
two
too.
Lambos in it, didn't you?
You said what?
You had two yellow Lambos
Two
in
yellow
there, right?
Lambos.
Shot
Twin-
by
Come
Levi.
on.
Twin speeds.
Anytime you got a fire ass song and a Lamborghini in the video, you know it's stupid. It's
crazy.
stupid fire. All right, so I got some. I like to get into like some questions.
Okay.
Like for the people listening, like we're some artists that have been coming up and going through the trials and tribulations of being an artist. Like, what's something that you wish you could have told yourself, the younger you 10 years ago?
Start
Like,
earlier.
starting when you,
That's
That's it.
Start earlier.
Start earlier.
Yeah. I didn't start making music till I was 19.
Yeah. That's really
I wish
like
I would have started like 12.
That's the main thing. Time. You need time to really
it takes
create
time,
and cultivate
yeah.
something
Absolutely.
like beautiful and like at a high level and a high quality. So yeah, time.
Even
I would,
that,
I would say start
yeah.
earlier. I would go back and tell him like, yo,
get on
do
it.
this now. Because you will be good in the future.
So I look
You'll
at
be
music,
great in the future.
I look at
would-
music like a
you know, if I
business.
would have started when I was a kid, I would be disgusting. Bro.
I always think about that too, bro.
Oh my
That's my thing,
god!
like nigga, like, and I felt like I got into hip hop at a really young. I got blessed with a homeboy, my Asian homie Mike. He gave me a bag of like Dilla CDs and Nas CDs and Tribe CDs when I was in like the 6th grade.
Yeah.
And so like I would have to hide my parents was tripping just like yours, parental advisory. What
Yeah.
the fuck are you listening to? And there's tits out on the cover and shit like that. It's like a real rap album. And like I had to hide it. I would carry it home and hide it in a trash bag in my backpack and I got obsessed with it. But like I wish I would have like, bro, I need a mic.
Yeah.
Let me get a mic right now. If I had a mic and like I started getting the music equipment like early, but it was like not early enough. It's never. I thought it was.
I'm definitely
early
late
until
to
it was
this
like,
music.
What
business.
What age was it like for you guys where it like clicked or like I'm doing this for the rest of my life?
19.
19.
23. We've been in 6 years now. I'm 28. Yeah, like I was 23.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the 6th year, right? Yeah.
Going on 7.
Honestly,
23 is when it finally clicked. When I just
I'm-
kind of knew like this is what I'm gonna do.
This
Like,
is it.
I was already kind of in school for music too. Like I'm going to school for music anyway, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just kind of like music education, be a teacher and educate people
That's
on.
dope. My dad
be
is
just super
a
tight
band
musician.
director.
Yeah,
My
I was
dad's
gonna
a
do
music
some stuff
teacher.
like
That's
that,
dope.
but I wanted to teach at like a college level and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, but
That's
I don't know.
dope.
I just started recording when I fell in love with recording and started doing that. We recorded the first time with where were we? Where did we even go?
Oh, we went to the studio with Chris and them.
Yeah, but where were
over
we?
there. That was like in El Monte.
Bro
or
was
something
recording
like
on
that.
Cubase, but there's nothing wrong with Cubase.
No,
bro.
one of Drake's engineers used Cubase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even know what
That's
that is.
crazy.
What is that?
It's a software.
Another software.
It's
to
a
use.
software.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that-
people
that's
still get down
I
on
don't know.
Cubase.
It was ugly. Even then, I wasn't even doing anything at that time. But when I looked at it, I was like, ugh, Cubase. What is that?
I'm about fucking
Look
with
like
it.
blocks and like I don't know.
Nah, Cubase is
Pro Tools is where it's at for real though.
Bro, see,
Yeah.
that's
No, but 23 was when it kind
23,
of
where it
I-
like clicked for you, and then
where
19.
I knew it. Yeah, it clicked. And then after we dropped our first album, The Arc. Yeah.
That was deep. We had that listening party and just all them people pulled up.
I want to know like what was like a moment you had where it was like this is real.
Oh, probably Inland Epic Fest for sure.
No. Honestly, it was when we made the beat in Irvine. When I made that beat in Irvine for a love song.
I love song. And that was the start
And
of
we were
the
up,
arc.
we were
was
up till
striking out before
Yeah.
then. Like,
Yeah.
man, we was trying, and that shit just came one day.
Yeah.
Digging for samples, found that shit random randomly, man.
And you know that feeling like
and we was up all
sample.
night that night, like till sunrise. We out on this nigga balcony just talking like, yeah, bro, we got something going on. He was like, we could do this for real, like, like we just knew. You just kind of know.
And those moments are so special for an artist because that's what like helps you get to the next song, to the next project, to the next thing. Because you like you see it, and no matter what people fucking say about it, you know. Like when you're doing music with the homie, like
long way, bro.
That's how we got in the bag for this new batch of music we got now. Like it's been 2 years, going on 3 since we dropped a full project, and we've been working the whole time. Shit just ain't been. We've probably made this album at least 3 times.
Yeah,
at least, if not more. And
we
still not even done. We got
lots
an
of
EP,
throwaways for sure.
We got an EP that's almost done. We about to drop. At the top of the year.
How you guys gonna go about the release? You guys got a like rollout planned out already?
Yeah, working on it. We got some videos already done, shooting some more, and then roll the EP out
before the
and then we're gonna get
the album.
Yeah, the album probably not till like end of next year.
Oh, okay.
Because we still got to make
the
like
album's
half
the
of
bigger
it.
project that's gonna come.
And then,
that's gonna come, but you guys you're gearing up for an EP.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
6 songs.
January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
And that's right around the corner.
That's
right. You guys, what stage are you guys in with the album? Like the songs done?
Oh, that.
For the album or the
no for the EP.
The EP we got. It's gonna be 6 songs. We got
to record one more.
3 done. A 4th one that's like 90%. We just got to tweak a little bit
more mix.
It's pretty much done.
And then a 5th one that's almost done. And then we just gotta write the last one.
Yeah.
So
that's dope, bro. So you guys ready? You guys got a name for it already?
So a couple of them.
You naming this one? What's it gonna be?
What is that? What I call it? So far, so good.
Yeah,
that's tight.
Yeah, so
that's
far, so.
Tight.
But what did you had a name? You had something.
For the EP?
Yeah. I don't even know. But yeah, so far, so good was kind of what I was feeling because it's like when I think back of how far we've come and like to where we are now, like today here on a podcast, like we've come a long way. Like
absolutely,
we came from Mikkel's garage, recording on GarageBand, and him recording us.
I know.
Mikkel was recording us.
Yeah.
Come on. It's not bad. I'm just saying you got to think how crazy that is. Like
on a Bluetooth speaker.
On a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
It was on like one of them. Yeah, like
this nigga was your engineer.
He was our engineer.
I did that. I'm learning that for the first time today too.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
In his garage.
In his garage, hot,
motherfucker,
hot, bro. Burn it up.
Rapping all day.
Okay, so I got a few more questions for y'all, like, cause I want you guys the people listening to be more familiar with y'all, and your fans listening. I want them to find out some stuff that they, some stuff that they could better their careers, and some stuff they didn't know about you guys. Like, what's some advice you'll give to another aspiring artist coming up doing the same thing we doing?
I say, don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and try new things. Because, like, for me, I started off just straight rapping, songwriting, and it was really him who pushed me, him and his brother, who pushed me to do more than just rap.
Yeah.
Because they would always make me feel like I'm just useless, like, oh, you just a rapper or whatever.
We didn't make him
so
feel
I was
useless.
like, man, it's
no.
like, man, you don't make no beats, you don't do this and
Bro,
that. So, it started with engineering. I don't know,
he's stupid.
it was his idea for us we should learn to engineer ourselves so we don't got to pay for studio time. We got to wait for them to be open.
It's because I didn't have no money like that.
And bro, I'm
so
glad
like,
you guys are saying that though. Go ahead, my fault. I didn't mean to
Oh no,
cut
it's cool. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying, like, the fact that you guys were thinking artists, invest in your equipment.
Facts.
Yes.
Dude, learn it. You might not know engineering.
Your craft, bro.
It sounds like a lot, and
It's
is
really
a fucking
And you
not.
might not even engineer the
really
rest of your
not.
life or produce.
Learn
It's
it
just
good enough for
learn it.
yourself.
You just got to
wanna
teach yourself.
You
Get
got to
good
teach
at it.
yourself. Get you FL Studios,
Whatever it is
Logic,
you
Pro
wanna
Tools,
do.
whatever you want. Learn that.
Learn
bitch.
it.
Get the real program or get a real good crack version of it. Don't limit yourself. You feel me? And actually, like, learn the steps, and because you're gonna be paying for a service. When you
it's
ready to drop
worthwhile.
music, and you gotta like, damn, I gotta send my mix over to get mastered. I gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for the studio session.
We're just cutting down the steps. It takes us a little more time to put out music, but
because you do it all yourself.
It's cutting down some steps to, like, we're better for it. I think so.
Yeah,
But
I quit my job off of engineering. I'm a full-time engineer now.
That's crazy. That's
something I didn't even want to do or think I could do.
I got fired from Guitar Center.
I just got big on it. Yeah.
No. He's stupid.
Hey.
And we back.
Yes, sir.
We never left.
We ain't never left.
We ain't never left.
Yeah, we back.
Never sleep alone, but I send them home.
Yeah.
I can feel the shift, head in the tone. Look at me the same since I
Let her own.
McDuff Show exclusive, everybody.
This one of the songs you put the hood on too.
Stupid. Was your everything, now I'm a bad guy. I ain't really see us getting that far. Your mama
That's what you do. I keep hitting the mic. No. It's good clap.
But I play cool. Play a lot of games, never play the fool. Heard you doing bad shit, what's new? I've been in the lab, you call it the stew. No loose ends, I settle them too. No new friends inside my crew.
Hey.
I don't need a Benz
To pull up on you. Cover my ends, put me in the mood.
I don't understand your
Spin up with you.
Heard you got plans and they fell through. I come with a bag, I'ma blow on you. Know you got a man, he ain't like me. Clown niggas, fuck with a king.
Time is running out, no more patience.
Silent killer.
Fight or flight, double agent. Yeah, I think I fell in love with her fragrance.
Yeah.
But it wasn't meant to be, let's just face it.
Acting hella sus, different language.
Driving in a foreign, people wages. Counting up these guineas I've been saving. Addicted to this life, what you crave, stop playing.
Yeah. Please don't fall in line with these cooking day and night in my big flex, new locations.
Nothing less, nothing basic. Always knew I was your favorite. I just really wanna solve me. I'm a big deal, I've been grinding. I've been meaning still no one beside me. Always had a meal, never hungry.
Yeah.
Not a slave, never fucked.
Yeah.
New script,
Hit the stage, mosh pit.
Can't get the shit to your grave.
God said, my family raised a busy man. I'm on legs.
No more complaints. My brother said I'm blood.
Trying to push this out.
Hey, I ain't listened to this in a minute.
But I'm tapped out. Taking every way but the fast route. Rise raining stones in my glass house. My heart is torn, but I won't love. College educated, but she want a thug. Never finished. Quit till it's done. Became a menace. The hustle, the drug. It was what it was till it
Wasn't.
Hey.
put you on your feet. I don't owe you nothing.
Hey.
Grind, put in work, now I'm stunned. 8,000 spent, another few coming.
Yeah.
Big feel the breeze out the speaker.
Talk your shit.
Feel more strong, never weaker. OG pass, relax, and keep moving. All said and done, you can't say you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Seen it all, done it all, and lived through it. Someday or one day, you choose it. No such thing as the right time. You either
Here to live or you waiting to die.
Right.
Let's go,
Oh,
y'all.
God.
Let's fucking go. Real rap shit in the building, y'all. We ain't come here to play with y'all. This that real rap shit, nigga. You feel me? You
You need those sounds, bro.
I need these
You
on
gotta-
there.
you gotta
That's
get
the you feel
Yeah.
me? Hey, y'all, this that real rap shit, y'all. We don't. This is what the McDuff Show's about. I love having like other MCs on here, man, and like, cause I like to nerd out sometimes.
Yeah,
When it comes to this music shit, you
Yeah.
know, like. And like, man, that joint is fire, bro. That's not out yet. That's it.
Nah, that's
Oh.
actually we
That's
saving
the
So when you
that.
put
exclusive,
when you
yo.
put in the titles, it's
Yeah.
We saving that for the album.
Yeah.
That's some exclusive.
Let's
shit.
go. Let's go.
coming
yo.
soon. Just let them know.
That shit is fire, yo. That shit is fire. So like, I want to know, like, with this sound you guys got, like,
I don't know. It's weird, huh?
bro, like,
tight,
you guys don't sound like.
Just trying to elevate, man. Do something
Yeah.
different each time and get more musical with it.
Yeah.
So we inspired by so much stuff, and
So many different artists.
our fans and just people who listen to us challenge us all the time. When we first started, it was a whole lot of rap, syllables, all that, and they was like, "Man, we want the turn up, Ray Shrimmer type, whatever." So we gave them that with the art. And then we kind of got pegged as those guys. People think all we make is turn up music.
Trap beats.
So now, you know.
I hate that term.
The EP is kind of like.
Trap beats, huh?
Yeah, like.
You make trap beats?
Just because it bang, don't make it a trap beat.
Right, don't make it a trap beat. You're a trap beats.
The new EP we about to drop, it's got that on there, but it's also got more musical stuff too. Mm-hmm. And then once the album come, that's straight like music. Just wall of sound, all that.
Touch your soul. Like,
that's what people been asking for from us. They want more musical stuff. And yes, more stuff they can feel.
And you know what? Like, and it's dope. You guys just, like, I always tell people, like, my best advice is always just to stay true to yourself, but experiment.
Right.
That don't, like, so I was having this conversation with another local rapper, and I was like, do some shit like this, and he was like, nah, I just do my shit. I'm like, but bro, like, you know, just like do your shit, but like incorporate some other shit. Like, you gonna want to be versatile. And, like, from the first song y'all played and then the second song y'all played was 2 different vibes, 2 different energies, 2 dope beats. 2 fire ass verses, you know what I'm saying? The bars is there, like
we got some shit, man. We finally made us a West Coast track. Yeah. I'm really excited for that.
We was getting pressed for that.
Trying to do that for
my brothers always pressed me. You need a West Coast.
We finally made one that works. It sounds like
that's going on the EP.
Yeah, that's on the EP.
Yeah, y'all look out. Yeah. Hey, in a month and a half. That's less than a month, like a month and a half, like right. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's coming soon, yo. Make sure y'all peep that when it's out, everybody, because this is like we got some real heaters up here.
Big steppers.
Big steppers up here. You feel me?
Big steppers.
And you know, like I want to get into some stuff that's been going on in the media the last week, the last couple weeks. You know, we had the tragedy at the Travis Scott show, and you know, like we've been seeing all the Instagram posts and comments and the TikToks and everything on social media. You know. What is your guys' kind of views on that?
We was just talking about that before we cut everything on. Like, I feel like you can't blame Travis for one, because it's 50,000 people out there. You on stage, you can't hear, you can't see, you just performing. You have no control over you just don't know what's going on.
People don't know that you black out on stage, you're performing.
Yeah,
but apparently there was people in the front row like that he could see that were like waving
bro,
him down.
Still like people wave at you. You don't all the shows you've done, you just go into autopilot mode. People waving every show.
Yeah.
People pass out every show. There's ambulances every show. People getting carted off every show. All of these things happen.
No, but these people were blue in the face though.
You can't see that.
Like
it's
the dead bodies was like.
If anybody's at fault, obviously we still waiting for more details and we don't know what happened. But
and you know
it's
what?
Live Nation.
Live Nation, honestly. I don't know if Travis Scott's really. I know there's a bunch of lawsuits going out to everybody right?
Sued.
But honestly, the show and the Houston fucking PD was saying that if we would have shut the show down, it would have started a riot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's another one. They didn't want to incite a riot and have an even bigger massacre.
People were dying.
But I'm like, nigga, before that, during this, Travis Scott came on at 9.
It probably
a little
would have
after
been a lot
9.
more casualties.
They did shut the show
people,
down,
those people rushed the gates and shit during the sunlight, like
for merchandise.
All those hundreds of
the merch window, they was rushing the gates.
They rushed people
for a t-shirt,
standing outside the gates to even get in, and we're getting squished up.
They just needed more help, man. You got 50,000 fans, and you got 300 staff,
and supposedly sold more tickets than they had.
They oversold tickets. Yeah, they oversold capacity by a lot, and then that's not including the people who bum rushed it. You know, thousands of people.
Just the worst possible.
They trying to cancel him and stuff, but it's like
he can't. I mean, come on, he's not. I get that he probably should. I'm glad he took himself off of lineups.
It's not just him though. It's everyone involved.
It's everybody's at fault.
It's not his
fault. He's
their fault. So he's gonna get the blame.
He's the face of
Travis is there for his fault.
He's gonna take it, and I'm glad he's like giving back to the families. That's the least you can do. Like,
you got to
give back to the families. Give the money back to the people that went there and had this. Because I was seeing the videos on TikTok and shit. You know, like my shawty got me on TikTok heavy nowadays, and I'll be up to date, staying informed on TikTok. Yeah. And I was just seeing people talking about being in the crowd, and like people were describing it as feeling like they were in hell.
Dang.
Like for eternity, never can escape. Like this, the terrifying stories are like people passing out. People are passing out but standing up. It's so squish, you just swaying back and forth with everybody, and then like
that doesn't make any sense to me, bro.
And then honestly like there's a 9-year-old boy that was in coma. He
Yeah.
just passed before.
Oh, he died.
He actually died like 10 minutes before y'all
He was on his
pulled up.
dad's shoulders. His dad passed out.
And his dad got trampled.
Yeah.
Dad got passed out.
And then his son fell off. And
the dad
died.
survived or whatever, but the son was in a coma and he passed.
He's the youngest one.
He was the youngest. He was 9.
Yeah, I heard about all
But
this.
it's like, damn, he's taking, and the dad is taking like, I can almost see.
He's devastated.
Like I was tripping, like, why is a 9-year-old at this concert? But then it's like, if my little brother was 9 at this time and was on Fortnite, listen to Travis Scott music every day, and he wanted to go to Astroworld in the hometown. I can see why, and he's on the
would
he's on
take that.
Dad's shoulder.
I was almost
Dad
gonna-
got him. You feel me?
They
Like
both
that's-
fans.
This Travis Scott has little kid fans. He has a fucking McDonald's meal.
Yeah.
Bro, come on.
You know what
now.
I'm saying? So he got little kid, like, so it's
My
like
nephew know who he is all about.
Exactly.
I was almost gonna go to Astroworld. That's a crazy
Man.
part.
Crazy,
I was
bro.
gonna go.
Oh, yeah, we were gonna go.
Yeah, and then I just had
I told
a
you this
session.
last minute too. I was
Yeah.
like, you trying to go too
Had
late.
that 8-hour session on Saturday.
It was all the way
so
in
I
Texas
can't-
anyway.
Can't do it.
that's crazy. I'm glad y'all didn't go, man.
No.
Shit, but like,
Yeah.
you think that's gonna change like the
I think it's gonna
climate?
change everything as far as concerts go.
People are just
Yeah.
gonna be more aware, like celebrities and stuff.
What do you
of-
think
of their
about
fans.
like Tiana Taylor and like
don't
That
know.
shit gets on
SZA?
my nerves, bro.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
a-
straight
y'all niggas
industry
is
shit.
capping.
Like,
Yeah.
Come on now, y'all don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
everybody
y'all don't give a fuck.
just jumping on shit for clout.
They're
Like,
doing it because they don't want to get caught up in what.
But
But you
Travis
just
done.
don't even have
They
to.
learn from his mistakes. So
Your
Your
of
shows
course
shows aren't
they're
like
gonna-
that anyways.
You
They're
don't
not. They're
You're an
not.
R&B artist.
You don't
That
have
was
to
my
say
shit, that shit.
anything though. It has nothing to do with
The
it.
only other
Like,
person that could do something like that is Michael Jackson,
The crazy
Exactly.
part.
and he's not alive.
Crazy
but-
part
Exactly.
is I found out about the Travis Scott thing even
Drake too.
happening through another artist. Like IDK posted about it, like, oh, he had a show. He said, let's not let tonight turn out like Astroworld or something like that. I'm like, what happened here? And I went and looked
Nothing
it up,
happened.
and I was like, damn, like, but yeah, I'm, everybody else is talking about it, bringing attention to it, and I understand it's, it's a big deal, it's news, but. Like don't speak up if you don't got nothing positive or constructive to say. It don't have nothing to do with you.
And you know what? It's like it's Travis. We've known about
forgetting her
Travis
name.
Scott being a rager.
Yeah, he's a rager.
How
All
long
his
for
shows are like
him?
that.
You had metal bands and like
You
it's
know,
a thing.
you go to his concert expecting the raise. That's why you
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
mosh pit, and like that's the scene. So it's just unfortunate that this was out of his hands.
Exactly.
It's just his name was on it. It's
Yeah.
just his event. So
Yeah.
it's like you gotta pin the blame on somebody. And I've been in situations where shit has gone down wrong, and you get the blame just because it's like, who else are we gonna blame?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta
that's
blame
pretty much
somebody.
what it is. Who else are we gonna blame?
Who the fuck is gonna be held responsible for this?
So
shit?
it's him because it's his festival. And
But like, how the fuck
His
can he
team.
stop? Or like, and there's clips of him like,
I had no idea.
all right, keep going. Like, honestly, like if they really want to stop the show,
Yeah.
how many times have you seen videos of fire marshals coming on to the stage and stopping the show?
They was all
Exactly.
there.
They
Cops
was all
stopped
there.
the show. The PD could have stopped the show there. I don't know if it would have incited a riot. You could have just pulled.
I mean, if the situation was really as they were
I mean, they
talking,
acted
people
crazy,
would have
though.
been
The white
happy
folks
for
is probably
people
trying to-
stop.
acted crazy.
They're probably
though.
trying to get Travis off.
They
the
were
grid
stopping the ambulance from coming through the crowd.
because he's doing so well.
Yeah, they were
That's
raging
not
on
his
top of the
fault.
That's how could he control 50,000
He can't control that.
people,
Not his
bro?
fault.
But you know how it is when black people start getting to a certain level of success, shit starts to happen.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So
It's interesting.
They said he was supposed to touch like $500 million
dang,
off of this. It was like, yeah, he was supposed to in revenue, like, damn,
off this.
off of this. Just this weekend. It was gonna make that $500 million, bro. Just this weekend at this show. So it's like they got the money to pay.
They shut it. They had
Yeah.
to shut him down. That's crazy.
And like people are like, he's losing so
500
much
million.
money, like he's losing money,
500
but
million.
it's Travis Scott.
No, he'd be
Like,
straight.
it's that,
He's
and then
good.
and fuck about if he's losing money and now people
Niggas
lost their
have
life.
bounced back from worse.
And people,
Yeah.
the baby
Yeah,
then
yeah.
bounced back.
As long as,
people-
as,
people
long as he's
still-
not locked up.
People still knocking R. Kelly's music, bro. Niggas have,
I
honestly,
don't give
bro,
a fuck.
bro.
I have not heard R. Kelly's music in a
Sorry
long
to
time.
say, bro. But if Chris
I haven't heard
Brown
it in a long
could come
time.
back, bro,
From
people forget, bro. Rihanna was tore up.
He fucked
Yeah.
her up, bro.
Like a dude.
No, he did.
Fuck at her.
And-
it wasn't just like a little scratch.
No,
it was like, wow,
and
she was beat.
people act like that didn't happen. I'm like, oh, we just all cool with Chris Brown now. It's just all good. Like, I'm just
that shit is fucking crazy. And then he had some. I remember when he said his little 2 cents when the Tory shit happened, and they was like, "Why the fuck are you talking, nigga?" Like, nigga, you're the last person.
You come
Tory,
back.
please.
Tory too. Tory doing fine. He shot her,
bro. But we don't know that.
We don't know that anymore.
I don't
Allegedly.
see. You know, like we don't know. But if somebody put a bullet
You swear
in
to
the
tell the
biggest
whole
female
truth, so help me
rapper,
God.
someone's going to jail.
That is crazy.
Not
though,
a year and a
how
half later, bro.
The bigger you get, something like
told
always
you.
happens.
Always.
Like,
There's
especially when
always-
it comes to black entertainers. Like,
It's
that's
just
creepy.
so
They
messy.
want
Like,
us to be extinct.
creepy.
Bro. That's all it is. They want us to go away.
I mean, you got Drake,
But
though.
then
Ain't
again,
nothing
they
happened
need
to
us.
Drake.
But he got light skin powers.
They.
Ain't nothing happened.
got like
Well,
it.
he's had little like
No, he
situations.
said shit. And niggas said, but everybody's tried to pull Drake's card. They don't try to pull it.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's been trying to like fuck, and he's
I guess he been
counted
through
everything.
some shit too, but nothing massively like staining, like has be happening to other people.
Look at the greats though. Kobe stopped being the face of the NBA after that rape case, even though he was innocent.
They really did him.
But
like
LeBron became the full face of the NBA right
did,
after
he
that.
did, he did.
There was no more Kobe on the face.
I mean, he was right. He was in line for it.
Yeah,
It's-
LeBron
it
was.
only-
I'm
it
not
only
saying that
makes
he didn't
sense.
deserve it,
Yeah.
but it was like they really stopped fucking with Kobe. You can't publicly
Look at Bill Cosby.
That's honestly scary, man. Like you can
It
just
is
get
scary, though,
you
like-
can just get accused of rape,
Bill Cosby was
and
blind.
that's
They was
enough
taking
to
him to
mess
court.
up your career.
And wait, Bill
That's
Cosby was
scary.
paid for his too.
Man.
Like, wasn't he?
crazy.
He was leaving. Then some of the chicks was like, yeah, I mean, he left.
Well,
like,
he did that little dip that he did.
That's really funny, man. That's stupid.
Hey, but yeah, I don't think niggas is playing "Step in the Name of Love" at weddings no more.
I can't
I don't
listen
know
to R.
about
Kelly no more.
Nah, you just don't feel right. Cause now I'm like, nigga, nah, cause you a real life monster,
I used to
nigga.
love R. Kelly.
Yeah,
Bro,
he is a real life
everybody-
monster.
He's a real life monster.
He's a real
'cause
life
there's no
monster.
way around it. And I
Like,
watched the documentary,
100%.
and I felt like the documentary was trying to sympathize
Bro,
with this motherfucker.
They made a
With the
like,
monster.
part two.
they made a. I'm not
whole
watching that
nother
sick
season,
shit.
bro.
I can. It's only so much you can hear about.
You talking about surviving R. Kelly?
You're killing me with this. This is my
That shit
life.
is sick
They
as
made
fuck.
a part two.
This is my life.
No, bro, I don't want to hear about no kids
It's
doing
on
no
Netflix.
whoopty whoop. That shit is disgusting, bro. Fuck that shit. Fuck him, bro. Like, fuck that
Sad,
nigga, bro.
man.
So, niggas we just gotta be straight up. Fuck that nigga, bro.
R. Kelly, I know. He's a menace. Like he's certified.
But you know,
People
like,
love his music though. That's crazy. It's crazy.
The music was like, come on, it's still like
It's still-
undeniable. Like it was
yeah.
good. Like you know, I was watching what's the Jay-Z the Jay-Z tour
The
movie.
Black album?
No, I think it was
Fade to Black.
Fade to Black.
Yeah,
I think-
about the Black album. yeah.
I think so, and that was around. They had some shit in there when he did the shit with R.
Oh,
Kelly,
yeah.
and it was like, damn, like niggas was fucking with R. Kelly back then. It's like, damn, I was watching that. I'm like, damn,
Him and
no.
R. Kelly had the album together.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We actually did a joint where we sampled one of those joints back in the day. Where it's like, damn, like that is not it anymore. But you know, I wanna dive back in to some more questions.
Okay.
I wanna really get into it and really pick y'all brains. I wanna know like, what's your strength in everything you do? What's something that you just know like, I'm dope right here, and you're getting better. But what's your strength, and then what's your weakness? What counters that? Because if you know your strength, you gotta know your weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to know what you guys could speak on that.
Does
elaborate
it
a little.
have to be music?
It be in life and
Yeah.
whatever? Because life correlates
as
to
for
music
in life,
and everything.
I feel like one of my strengths in life, and like it's been like this like a long time. I'm very like observant of people. I have a good judgment of people most of the time. Not women though. My love life is horrendous. I'm working on it. It's terrible. But other than that, when it's like comes to people, just I know if people, I have a good judgment of character with people. I can kind of like poke out if they're already like not genuine, or they're not about shit, or they just they lying, or you just know. I have a really good instinct about people, and that's one thing I've always had, is just being very observant in my surroundings and careful with how with what I say to certain people, and
you gotta weed out the snakes in the
You
grass.
do.
You have
Yeah.
to, and that's something. What's like
weakness.
Yeah.
I'd say a weakness is I don't know. It's like I don't know. I have a lot of weaknesses.
What's
So it's like,
or maybe
I
what's
don't know. Everybody has
your-
like a lot of weaknesses.
Yeah, we have like a lot of strengths. And
Remember I was saying earlier, my weakness is my mental, like my mental state. It's not like I lose myself just completely, but sometimes
Yes, you do.
like how kind of like
I don't
explain
lose
that, bro. How do
myself.
you lose yourself?
I don't lose myself, but I just sometimes it's just self-doubt. That's just heavy. That's really heavy. Even though like, I have my faith and my belief in God and I'm like, securing that, my flesh still gets kind of, questionable all the time. I'm still kind of questioning, like, am I making these right moves? Am I doing the right thing? Am I wasting too much time? Should I be talking to these people? Like, being observant of people? Like, should I be doing this and that? Just a lot of stuff. Like, my weakness is just my mental. It's always racing.
Do you feel like you beat yourself up a little
too much?
You stress
yeah,
yourself
my family
out,
always
like,
tells me I need to give myself more credit because of where I'm at in life and what I'm doing. Like, I'm
it's just
inspiring
like-
people. I really
Exactly.
am on a small scale. Like, but
You
people,
inspire one
people
person, you
hit me
change
and
a
stuff
life, though.
sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I see you. Like, you're inspiring because like you've been going at it and I can see the growth and stuff like that. So that's inspiring for me to kind of like, okay, this does make sense for me. I need to keep doing this because, I'm helping somebody else, get out of a place they might be in.
Exactly, and even if you affect one person,
Yeah.
you change the world somehow.
Yeah.
You feel me? What about you, bro?
Man, I got a lot of strengths.
Yeah.
But
On me,
man,
that's-
if I had to pick one strength,
where you feel most? What area do you feel the strongest at? Like,
I'm torn between two, but I guess if I had to lean heavier on one, it'd be just my will, man. Like I just have the will to just persevere.
Yeah,
and
he
just-
gave me some of that. I'm not gonna lie.
man,
He gave me some of the will. Yeah.
You gotta learn from your homies.
Yeah.
You gotta learn from your
Yeah,
homies.
I just be just not wanting to give up, not wanting to quit, and just go hard, man. And just even though stuff be getting hard and you feel like it's a lot on you, a lot you got to do, just put it on your back and
Pile
keep going.
drive through
like,
it.
and that's it.
You can't stop. You really
Will.
can't.
Weakness, man. My biggest weakness, I
Females.
believe people.
Yes.
I believe everyone. Like,
You give
This
everybody
dude,
that.
he did benefit of the
Yes,
doubt guy.
I'm definitely-
He's always
You know what,
I-
bro? I
yeah.
relate to that. So
he wants
much.
to help everybody.
my problem was
Those
I
are the people
would
that get their heart broke the most
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You get backstabbed the most.
I would trust people until they prove otherwise instead of people having to earn my trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
many
he's already
times,
ready to
man.
trust them before they even
Like, why would this
Exactly.
put in
person
the
even?
time.
Cause I don't go around lying to people, so I'm like, why would
Right.
someone lie to me? Like,
We
but-
kind of have that saying. We just give because we act a certain way, so we assume everybody else is kind of like on the
Not
same
everybody
page.
raised the same.
Nobody's raised the same, and nobody's there mentally. They're not on that same wavelength, So it's just
And you know what? I'm glad you said that because, like, I want people to know listening right now that you can't take
Yes.
that shit personal every time.
Right.
Sometimes people think different, which is okay. Sometimes you might be like, damn, that shit was annoying or fuck that person.
Yeah.
Like, you could kind of think that to yourself, but, don't operate off of that because that person might have been having a bad day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or, like, but you got to be able to, like, weed that out and understand, like, once you
Yes, sir.
can identify it and catch the red flag, you operate off of that, and that comes through trials and tribulations of going going through these ups and downs as being an artist and doing business with people, and like that's why I learned a lot of how a lot of people are bullshit. When the time
That's
when
told you.
entertainment.
nigga, when it comes down to talk to money,
it's always the money, and it's
If I
always
want to pay for stuff,
it's always the egos and
Right.
stuff too.
ego is
like-
a big thing. For sure, and I've even had my moments where I like ego trip, but like,
Yeah.
you have to have,
You do.
and I feel like as an
You gotta
artist,
feel yourself. You gotta
you
have
gotta
confidence,
feel-
but
you gotta.
you get the ego out of it.
the world
Keep the
don't
ego
revolve
out.
around
It
you.
don't.
It does.
Other
You
people
know?
got real stuff going on in real lives. Like, yeah.
And that's why you can't. That's why sometimes like I've been in situations where like like where if I would have took this person on to like, oh, this person's an asshole.
Yeah.
Well, when that wasn't the case, it was never the case. I even had my moments where I'm like, I'm not dealing with nobody today.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody. I'm feeling this way today. I'm gonna thug it out myself today. You feel me? Don't hit me. You know what? And sometimes people catch me on those days. And I'm like,
Sometimes you go off the
nah,
grid.
bro, I'm cool. I'm cool. And it's like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Or, people get it
You just need
misconstrued
a
when I'm
break from
charging
everyone.
you. Exactly. And then it's like on the, on the business side, I feel like distinguishing like friends to fans and supporters or potential clients is a big thing. Like, you know, I saw Triz posted something about that today, and like a lot of the IE local rappers was tapped in on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you gotta like. People might think you're an asshole when you gotta. If someone comes to you, bro, like, and they ask you for studio time, you're providing the service.
Yeah. No, for real.
You're providing it. No, you guys don't go to the barbershop and get a free haircut.
No, we don't.
So when
People always try to get what they can get.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I understand that. I've just never been that type because I know when it was gonna be my time to get paid.
Yeah.
I'm like, I for sure need to get paid. So I don't mind like, you feel me, breaking bread. Have you guys ever dealt with like some bad business or like
all the time been screwed, been ran off on?
People don't pull up.
What is like
they're just not committed.
What is like one thing that has changed that I feel like as an artist and doing music, there's been somebody or something that changed it. If I could give
any up and coming artist some game right now and doing business over the internet, do not any kind of service unless it's PayPal.
Yeah.
Unless it's PayPal. Because PayPal you can go do what's called a merchant charge, where you can purchase something like it's a good or service, and if they don't deliver, you can get your money back.
And you know what? I just started. I just got my website up, and we got PayPal on there. Until the person receives, I put the tracking. I don't get paid. Like you might send me your money for your hoodie. I don't get that until you get your package at your door and the tracking number, and then PayPal will do it. So if I don't send that shit, you can collect your bread back. So that is that.
Because the one time I didn't do it, it was this producer. I forgot his name. It's one of Sofago's producers. Was trying to get some beats from him, and he was replying all that when we was talking about the beats, and I sent him the money for the beat.
Phony baloney.
And I gave him like over a week, man. It's like it don't take you a week to send one beat. When you on Instagram in the studio every day.
The fact that he has to run off with our money like that.
It was like $100.
That means you know he's not booming like that.
And people don't understand, like, people don't have $100 people, they need that to live.
But that's how you know he's not booming like that. He must have really needed that $100.
And
so did you.
The crazy part was like, I couldn't do the merchant thing because he said
but he probably needed it more than me.
He said send it as a friends
That's
and
where
family.
you let it go.
So I did that, and I couldn't get the money back from him. All I could do was dispute it with PayPal, and I think it ended up neither of us got paid. So I didn't get the money back, but he didn't get it either.
Oh, he didn't even get paid at all?
No.
Ah, okay, you stopped it though.
But like,
the fact
man.
The fact that he ran off with it, like, come on,
man. Like,
you're a better producer than that.
That's bullshit.
Whoever you are.
Yeah.
We might run into you in the future.
No, we gonna see him. What's his name? I know his name.
You said we gonna see him?
Yeah.
I don't want to see him.
What's his name?
Backwoods, his name.
Oh, God.
Backwoods. Pay for your beats.
Backwoods.
Dog.
That nigga ran off,
Pay for your beats.
His lungs are probably smacked.
And what about you, bro? What's like a bad experience you've had coming up in this music game, bro?
A bad experience?
Some shows.
Yeah.
Well, okay, tell me about a bad
just
show,
the
because
shows.
I got one for y'all.
Just the shows, bro. It's just a couple of shows that we've had.
What was cringy about it?
Which one? Big Super Show? Oh, my God.
That shit was fun. You was hot.
Bro, having a bad
I wasn't
show
hot. I wasn't hot, but I was
mad.
like disappointed in the unprofessionalism of like the whole event. It was just like, for one, they kept pushing our slot back, like to go when we was ready, locked and loaded, ready to go. They only had one mic wired, so you can only go so far. We brought our own mics, mind you, because this is what we do.
You still came prepared.
We still came prepared. They kept pushing us back. Then the audio went out in the whole house. Like, there was no, like, good sound. Yeah, I'll take a little more of that. Thanks, bro. Yeah, bro. It was just... That experience was whack. Yeah, I'm not going to talk ill on Big Sue because I don't really know him like that. But, you know...
It was just a one...
I strike, too, man. Remember they was tripping on Shane at the first show at the door. Like, oh, you got to pay, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all performing?
Yeah, we were supposed to.
You had to pay?
We didn't
have to pay.
No, we didn't even
Somebody-
perform at this second show because it just was taking too
just
long.
left,
It was
man.
like almost 1:00 by the time,
And a lot of people had
and we
left.
was there at what? What time did we get there?
We was there
like 9,
on
8,
time.
on time, early.
Yeah.
First,
Bro, you know what I've learned in my experience? There was one time I performed at Crazy Girls Hollywood.
How was that?
I did that shit like 7 times. Shout out Young.
Damn.
That's probably lit
Yo,
up.
bro,
Is it
it's
fun?
fun. It's fun, bro.
Is that
Them
okay?
girls in there
'Cause
really nice.
They make you. They started making you drop 100 at the door, but they give you that 100 back in ones, and then whatever you tip, you get to keep back. So like, I'll throw my little 40, 50. You feel me?
Oh,
Tuck
okay,
my
okay.
50 back, so I'll pay my little.
Oh, so the 100 at the door is
and then,
just pretty much the.
and then you need 50 to 100 at the door for the camera. You feel me? Because you could film in that bitch, and you gonna want to film for some content in there. So you pay that little fee.
The
but
girls
like,
is bad in there.
It was,
Bad.
bro. It's
Them girls is nice too.
it's not the
Like,
best strip
nice,
club in
friendly.
LA, but it's top 3. Crazy
I only
Girls,
been to one
That's
strip
crazy.
girl,
Yeah.
strip clubs. I don't know.
Bro, that shit was lit, but like there was one specific time where
so how we gonna
take a quick little
Intermission,
intermission,
you
you
know
feel me? And get right.
Transmission.
We had to get our drinks right, you know. We had
Yeah,
to,
drinks is flowing.
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? What's up, fellas? You know,
Yeah.
salute
Oh, yeah.
again. Well, it's only
Gotcha.
right, yo.
Yes.
Thank y'all for
Yeah.
coming, man. This
Yeah.
has been a vibe, and we barely and like people think we finna end. Nah, I still got some more questions
Nah,
for y'all,
nah,
niggas,
nah.
bro. Like I want your fans and I want the people listening right now to really feel like they know y'all. So when they click on that new EP, they feel like,
You
oh,
guys
I
will
know
never
these
know
guys.
who I am for
You
real.
feel me?
I'll
Hey.
never tell you.
So if y'all wasn't rapping, what genre would you be in?
Oh yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, I told you.
Alternative, probably.
I told you like disco,
I like alternative.
disco house, pop
House
music.
music is hard.
Yeah, that's where I'd be at.
But I like
Like
alternative.
electronic pop. That's like the whole thing. I just want to make like electronic music.
Like who, for example?
Not like
What,
EDM, just like Roosevelt, Tame Impala. Yeah, just pop,
Yeah.
dance, disco music. Go listen to some disco joints, like real actual disco songs. You'll hear stuff like that, like that. That's how I'd be making stuff like that.
Same thing. Like
Yeah.
Tame Impala, Jungle.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I've been. I like
That's
that.
like that's
Yeah,
like
like,
the that's
that's
like the
my
other
vibe.
side outside of
yeah. It's
hip hop.
dance. Like niggas can, but you're gonna automatically dance to this music because it has a groove.
And you
to
posted a snippet.
it. Yeah.
What was that song called on your snippet? Because that was
Oh
fire.
yeah. Which one was it?
That was it.
See,
like,
I have
some-
no idea because when you don't tell me about the songs or what it's called,
Yeah, because he
they
likes to
get
write down.
lost.
He always be running to write
Because
down all my
You
songs.
don't
and
keep
shit.
track of nothing.
I don't.
You were
I
like
be-
so,
singing.
So now it's gone forever.
Yeah, no, I got
that-
it. I just don't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
It has no name right now.
Yeah,
It's just
that.
it's just
I heard that on
experimenting,
your
trying to
shit.
figure out who I am as an artist and
that
discovering new ways to create and stuff like that.
And you
So,
know, I get so inspired. I was telling you earlier off camera. I was like, yeah, bro. I was on your profile. I was just peeping it. Like, before,
Yeah.
the reason why I really want you guys here because I was like, one day I was just, I like to go check in on like what some of the artists are doing in the IE and locally and
right.
see what everyone's up to and like just peep game. They're doing this. Oh, that's dope. You feel me? Oh, that's dope. Oh, they got this. You want to stay inspired by your peers and shit like that. And I clicked on your profile and I was going through. You were on live the other night and
Oh, you popped in.
I
Yeah,
popped in for
Oh,
a
you
second.
popped in?
Yeah, I
Okay.
popped in.
Yeah.
And,
my phone died, so I didn't get to like save the video. So I was hurt.
That's what
Yeah.
always happens with the
Yeah.
best live. Your
Yeah.
phone dies.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And that was a good one too. And I was like, damn, my
Yeah.
shit died. I didn't even get to save the
was
video.
And I was just like, man, that was one of the points. I was like, bro, I gotta tap in. I was like, bro,
Yeah,
you guys
bro.
need to come on the fucking show.
sure.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
glad
what?
you hit
This
me,
is
bro. When he hit me, I was like, hey, McDuff hit me to get on his podcast. And he was like, all right, let's run it.
Yeah, you already know. I was like, yeah, let me, bro. You got both come on this bitch. Cause
Yeah.
you guys like the duo. Like this
Yeah,
is like
thank
a dynamic duo right here.
Yeah.
Like y'all niggas have constantly like
do.
ever since I've seen y'all like with that outside joint. Like that was
Yeah.
like one of those
Thank you.
joints. I gotta go back to that because
Yeah.
that shit is.
I told you that one was hard. I
That
be telling
shit is
niggas.
fire, my boy.
We open with that. Turn up.
Yeah, shout out Justin too. Justin did his thing on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One Lung Justin. Yeah, the feature on the song. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He went
Shout-
off. He snapped.
Shout out One Lung.
Yeah.
One Lung.
One Lung Justin. Yeah.
That's
Young
fire.
One Lung. Yeah.
Oh, is it? That's it.
Young One Lung.
I'm just calling him Justin because I know him by
Yeah,
Justin.
yeah.
Yeah. Young One Lung. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
that's his name.
That's dope. I want to,
Yeah.
and I want to like, I constantly like, I'm really big like on
Yeah.
like the other side of music, where like the visual side
Okay.
and like the fashion side.
Yeah.
And I seen your
trying to get
guys'
into that.
videos. I seen just how artistic you guys like are. Like you guys have a vision. Like it's not just a fucking rap video and niggas in the kitchen.
Nah.
And fashion, like that shit cool. I feel like
Nah.
some songs
We
call
got
for that,
visuals.
but
We
like,
got visuals for real.
your guys' visuals. What are some of the artists that visually have captured you like with their music videos? Like
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Like what specifically?
like was it The Humble video.
Humble video was crazy.
Loyalty video.
Yeah.
The All Right video.
Yeah,
all
those were all
videos.
pretty tough.
Those are
Yeah.
all fire.
Yeah.
Those are all fire.
Who else got hard videos? Kanye, of course.
Kanye. Baby Keem has been one for me.
Baby King.
I like his visuals. And ASAP
Yeah.
Rockies. Those have been those have been my favorites. And then I've been recently watching some Cole Bennett videos again.
Cole Bennett, yeah. Cole
Just to
Bennett,
kind of get
tough.
inspired just by music video quality.
Bennett.
You
It's
know,
hard.
Rocky videos are dope.
Yeah, ASAP
I fuck
Rocky
with
videos
Rocky
is
videos.
nuts,
That
man.
shit is fire.
Yeah, Cole Bennett is fire, bro. He's hard too. So
And Levi did the outside video, right?
He's done
He's
every
done
video.
all our
He's
videos.
done every video.
Every
for
single
you guys.
video.
Okay, that's dope as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Because he's done like
every
that-
video is better than the last. It's crazy.
Always
why-
trying to elevate.
That's why I tell everybody. There was one point where I did like during COVID, I did like 6 videos back to back, and there was a couple people like a couple people. I took it as kind of hating. I don't know, but they were like, "Man, you probably do. Don't just work with Levi. Do other shit." And I'm like, no.
We ain't never heard that.
Nah.
Never.
Nah, this is coming from like my
Some
side.
of this
from
Yeah,
my
oh,
just
yeah.
hating.
Yeah, it
They
was,
hate,
and it
they
was,
hate
hate
because
and I was like, nah, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
honestly, because it's way.
He's
I'm
done
like,
nice.
and I'm not opposed. I want to work with everybody, of course, but like when you're building something, like it's different. Like you can't get on the phone with somebody that's not
Yeah.
your friend. And
Exactly.
really sit here like we'll sit on the phone for hours
Yeah.
chopping it. I know you guys probably do the same thing. Like, oh, I got
Yeah.
this idea, and once Levi gets
just
like,
spitballing, and then once he
He's
gets
smart.
locked
He'll
into
take
it,
our small idea and then turn it into a full fleshed out thing.
oh,
Yeah.
I know I seen this in the video. Maybe we could do this, and it's like,
yeah,
I wasn't
and he'll
even
have
thinking
all the
about that.
lighting's ideas ready.
You know,
and stuff
another
like that.
another problem with a lot of videographers out here is their prices, man.
it's a little
Like,
high, bro.
The thing
Hey,
is, like,
Levi didn't win up, but he
there have been
deserved it.
times where he's been busy, and we'll try to like field other videographers and see what's out there, and people will be not as good as him, charging 2, 3, 4 times what he
Times
charges.
more. Like, nigga, this video is gonna
I'm
cost
like,
me
what?
$1,200. I'm like, nigga,
and don't be
this
as
shit is
good.
like, nigga, this is
Yeah.
like, bro, like, come on, dog.
That's
like,
his like he's shooting is good, but it's his editing. I don't know nobody who edits better than him.
and like, and
No,
It's
not right now.
cold.
No,
bro,
Oh.
find
honestly,
another-
I can't.
That's why I
There
tell
are
niggas,
some things that are pretty tough though.
there's some
Wow.
cold niggas out here, but like,
Yeah.
honestly, like,
We're like we can always guarantee that we're gonna get like some.
The
But
best.
it's
quality
real
videos
what you were
coming.
saying earlier about being from the IE. Like a lot of people out here doing a lot of great stuff that's just
lot of
not
those stuff.
highlighted.
it doesn't.
It just
And
doesn't
Levi
get the
needs
same
that.
traction. Because
Absolutely.
his videos be better than what's a
Yeah,
lot of
what's
these
really
people
popular.
putting out.
He'll talk. We'll like when I did the Still Seeing video, we did
Yeah.
the 3-part like.
That
short
was
film.
tough. When you came out the water,
Bro,
man.
like, you know what? Like
Yeah.
we talked for
That
like
was
2
tough.
weeks, like that video was all the ideas. We literally those are
Yeah.
all the ideas we didn't get to do in the other 8 videos we did.
Hey,
that
I
year.
appreciate you even doing that, man.
Bro, I
Like,
love that.
Being
man.
here
I
to tell
appreciate
you, man,
that,
for real, because like
Thank you,
fire.
bro.
I remember we used to be in the studio and he showed me some we watching stuff, man. And it's like, oh man, we gotta elevate, come harder, man. McDuff out here doing his thing,
been
like,
telling him. I was like,
yeah.
bro.
So like
McDuff
for
is
sure,
actually
man, just
going in.
that friendly like competition. We see you going hard, do your thing, like.
dope.
And it's
we
not
gotta
like it's even
come hard,
competition.
too.
It's just like yes,
It's
you
just
see niggas are working, so we need to
Yeah.
work too.
Bro, and you
Yeah.
know
That's
what?
what
I
it
see the
is.
same thing when I peeped y'all shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I peeped before I even asked y'all to come on. I was just peeping y'all shit just
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
was checking in
Yeah.
on everybody, and I was like, damn.
We're trying to get refreshed.
Damn, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
refreshing. So it's like the
Yeah,
same
we
feeling
here.
y'all get. It's the same feeling I get when
We
I see
here.
y'all. When like Levi showed me the video with the Lambos before it came out, I'm like,
Yeah.
I like seeing stuff and hearing stuff,
Yeah.
and I tell him, I'll be like, bro, we gotta get better.
gotta
man.
I know. I'm
We
like, shut up.
We gotta get better.
I'm like, don't call me with this shit. bro.
Yes, man.
it's kind of like,
I love it, man.
but you know, it's that's what it's about. It's about like motivating and inspiring,
Right.
even if it's just in that moment. That made you
Yeah.
wanna boom. That made you think a little bit like, okay, how can I like maybe not top that, but how can I step outside the box? Because I seen
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just
and-
how can we elevate our work now? We see somebody
Exactly.
they're performing at a high level. It's like, yeah, we want to be the same. So
Absolutely, and I feel like there's just like we have like a lot of talent in the
Lot of
city, and
talent
like
Yeah.
this is exactly why why I'm doing this, bro, because it's like we don't have
Yeah,
like
this is
a
good.
Hey, shout out! Can you shout out some of the talent? Cause we
Yeah, I'ma
sometimes
shout
in our
out-
own world, we don't
Yeah,
even
we
be
don't
knowing
really-
what's
I want
going
you.
on out here.
I want
don't
you
know.
to. This is what, and this is another thing shout out my girl, because my girl was telling me this. My girl specifically wanted me to ask you guys a shout out.
I got one person.
I want you, if you know,
already
even
off the top of my head.
if you can even think of multiple people,
I'm gonna try.
shout those people out, because we want to bring them on the show,
Yeah.
and we want the people to know.
Shout out Big Stretch.
Shout out, Big Stretch.
Stretch.
Shout out
Doing
Big
his thing.
Stretch.
Automatically get him on here.
Jordan Sade, man.
Jordan
Yeah,
Sade.
she's hard.
She's dope. She a
Yeah,
singer?
we got her on
Yes.
the
She's
West Coast
She's
joint.
She's on the new EP we got.
She's the
Okay,
feature on
okay.
there. So.
Man, she came to the studio,
Knocked
knocked
it out.
quick.
Damn.
But
And
she had some, she had some producers and engineers to get it right. You feel me?
But she was playing some
You
unreleased
know.
stuff that's gonna be on her new album. She ready, bro. She's like
Jordan
she
Sade?
about to be
Nah,
out
Shane
of
knows
here.
her.
That's dope.
Cold, man. Like
Yeah.
write her own
She like
stuff. Her and her brother,
19.
they work on everything.
Huh? Light skin?
Tight. Super tight.
That's dope. And she on the new EP. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's
Yeah.
dope. Is there anybody else y'all can
That's
think?
the only feature we got.
Even
But,
if you know
general,
who some people y'all even
Big
looked up to
Stretch.
from the IE that was so bubbling, shout
I
them
mean,
out.
obviously you, of course.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate
Shout out
that.
McDuff.
Yo. Man, I
Yeah.
appreciate
This is his
that.
podcast, but shout him out too, right
Love, bro, love.
Yeah.
But for real, we talk about these conversations sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely be bringing you up. Like,
Damn,
Always.
bro, I appreciate
who's
that,
really
bro.
out here doing their thing
Yeah,
for real.
I'm always telling him, I was like,
Yeah.
bro, McDuff is tough. He's one of the
I
hardest
like
rappers.
shout out Rosewood. That's good
Rosewood.
energy,
Dope.
good dude.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out Rosewood.
Good
Yeah,
person.
he's wholesome.
Yeah,
that's
solid
dope.
dude.
Who else, man? There's a lot of
Those are some other, because I just want to shed light. I got some of my favorite artists from out here. Like I fuck with like Stevie Crooks. I think is
Okay.
like,
Stevie,
Stevie
yeah.
Crooks
I forgot
is
you're close with him.
that's the big homie, man. That nigga's untouchable.
He live out here?
Yeah, I don't know if he's in Mobile right now. I don't want to give Cuz location either.
Yeah, yeah, no, you don't gotta do that.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
I
I don't know.
I need to do a song with
but
him.
like Stevie, like, oh no, bro,
I
let's
need to do a song with it.
let's
That's
run.
right, yeah.
Like we gonna, hey,
Good.
Stevie
why-
Crooks, bro.
Stevie Crooks. Does
Stevie,
he
man.
be
I
tuning
need,
in?
and
He
I
be
need
tuning
that
in?
Stevie, bro. That's the big bro. He for sure
Okay,
tapped in.
yeah.
Stevie, we want to work. My
Let's do
man
a
got
track.
fire beats.
Yeah.
Hey, these my
on,
people.
man.
We want to get you.
do
We got to do it, bro. Like like, and what's dope about Stevie, bro? Like, that's a nigga I've been watching since like high school. You feel
Yeah.
me? And so during COVID, like my nigga reached out and like showed love, and that was the first time like in the murder, like somebody that was influential to me reached out and was like, nigga, let's run it
Let's
up.
work.
You know what I'm saying? Let's work, and that was dope, bro. So like for sure, can't no one see Stevie with this rapping
Nice,
shit,
nice,
man. Like
yeah.
I fuck with Stevie, man. Like a couple other people, like I fuck with Nicky D's.
He's from out here. I've been
Nicky D's
seeing
is
them.
from Mobile.
The homie Duce be posting his
Duce,
stuff all
yeah,
the
see,
time.
Duce, that's the homie. Yeah,
Yeah.
me and Duce go back too. Like,
Oh, you know
that-
Duce?
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't
me
really
and
know
Duce
him. Like, I
got-
met him like once.
We got
That's
like
good dude, too.
yeah, bro. That Duce, like we got our first like blog placements back in the
Oh,
day
it's
together
hard.
and shit. Like
Yeah.
bro, back in like 2014,
Crazy.
2015.
Small world,
so,
man,
like,
for real.
oh yeah, for sure, bro. So definitely a small world, and like like the shit he doing over there with Nicky D's and shit. Like another one of my favorites is Black Lefty.
Never heard
You
of
know?
him.
Black Lefty, yeah, I had him on here a couple weeks ago. He's like another dude that's been going crazy out here. You feel me? Triz is dope. Young Miss is dope. I want to just shout out all my people that I'm a fan of. Dare House is dope.
Their house
for
is
sure.
dope.
Their
Shout
house
him
is
out.
dope.
Shout
Yeah.
out Wild West.
Oh, yeah.
shout out.
Yeah.
Man, always dropping
Where he
game
at?
on how to
He's
move
hard.
independent and really like do this for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
We
else
supposed to be
is
doing a
tough?
song with him too. We got cooking
Yeah.
for the album.
Oh yeah. Shout out Wild West,
Everybody's
man.
tough out here. There's a lot
Bro,
of
there's
people tough.
so
Lot
much
of talent.
there's so much talent, and then it's just like we could really go on.
Even you branch
On and
out,
on.
like, you got my homie Nico Beats. He from Corona area.
I feel like I follow somebody. Like, maybe
Yeah, he doing his
He dropped
thing.
his own
Crazy.
like drum kits and stuff. We used a
Drum
couple
kits,
of them.
sound libraries, producing for
Yeah.
people, and
Yeah.
then artists too. Him and
We about to
Huey
drop our own
Briss
Loop
doing
Pack.
their thing.
Shh, shh, shh. Loop Pack coming. Loop Pack coming. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. But that's
I
coming.
plug
though.
it real quick. Hey, so what is someone like for the artists listening right now that are peeping game? Because we kind of been doing this for a little minute. We on like the verge. We scratching the surface
We
right
Yeah.
we at least halfway there.
now. We are,
More
bro,
than
I look at
halfway.
it like
More than halfway.
more than halfway there. Like it's at the point right now where it's like any minute, any song, any verse,
You gotta
any
be
beat,
ready.
anything. You just gotta just stay on it. What are some of the resources that you guys has used to like stay on top of it? What are some of the tools you think
I
you need
got two things. One is definitely networking across in your immediate vicinity.
Yeah.
People always want to look up and DM whoever, like, can you put me on, repost my song? Like, you really want to
Niggas
work
not
with the
posting your
people
shit.
That's what Issa
next
Rae
to
said.
you.
The people that's right with you.
Yeah,
like,
5
same
years,
level.
10 years, these are the people that's going to be on. That person up there is going to be doing something else. They can't help
Or
you.
retired or
So
not
you want
even.
to work with your people around you. Doing that, building something together.
I never heard it put like that. That's
Yeah, man.
dope.
And then working on yourself too, man, because, man, that fame, a lot come with that, man. So you got to be mentally ready and have a strong sense of self before you step in that spotlight. You'll trip out, man. Some weird
You
stuff.
could lose everything.
Yeah. So
Niggas
that's
get caught up in
important,
that little 15 minutes. We all get off
Exactly.
15 minutes. That's about extending that 15 minutes for a
spinning
lifetime.
bread just
Don't
for
get
no
lost in that
reason.
sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Broke.
What
too.
about you? What,
Actual resources, I mean,
like,
trying to think of like some actual.
cause that I mean, those all right there. And what are some other like?
Big thing I'll be trying to tell people about is called Mix with the Masters. Anybody trying to learn how to engineer their own stuff.
Yeah. You'll learn
You
everything
can literally
you need to know.
you watch it's videos. You gotta pay for it, but it's videos from the best engineers in the world, from like Chris Lord Alge, to Michael Brower, Tony Maserati, everybody on there, breaking down how they mix the song, how they do this.
Showing you step by
Literally
step.
that. I went to school for engineering, but being on there, I learned way more from those, just watching those videos every day than I did in school.
And honestly, you can hear it. And like artists, rappers, a lot, like Mixed by Ali was saying this in an interview.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all shit be tight, but it be sounding like shit.
Muddy.
So the
It
engineer
be
get it.
sounding like shit.
Brittle.
So if you're not gonna
Lifeless.
pay
Too.
for it, learn that.
All those words
mother-
you don't want to hear when
Get
you
you
get
a
a
good
mix.
engineer.
You
sent
need
to you.
Hey, if you're a rapper, singer, artist, know that your engineer is your best friend.
Facts.
They are.
And because they
They make the world go round. In this
without
music business.
without Mike Dean, Travis,
There's
Astro
no
World don't
Travis.
slap.
No.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? What's that first song on Astro World? That
Stargazer.
Stargazing.
Rollin',
That's
rollin',
Mike.
rollin', got me
That's fucking Mike
stargazing.
Dean.
Highest in the room, the simp.
Psychedelics got me going crazy.
You feel me?
That song's hard.
That shit is so massive. It's so like, bro, like the engineer does. It's like I always feel like being successful, and this is what I preach to a lot of the people watching. Like, you can't, like you were saying earlier, you can't stretch yourself too thin.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get frustrated with people when you feel like you could take on the world by yourself. You can't.
Right.
Because like there's no way you can master your craft at rapping or singing and then master your craft at engineering or master your craft at producing. Find something and then make sure you master that and then dabble in the other shit. Or if not, you gotta get with a team. It's important to find a group of friends and find a team. Like I understand we're local artists. This shit is expensive. I was
very
preaching on here,
expensive.
like to drop a single. Let's keep it a stack. It costs like over $1,000 to drop a single, right? Because you're gonna book a 2 to 4 hour session. That's a couple $100. That's just for the simple mix. You got to get that shit mixed and mastered. That's another couple $100, another $150, $200. You got to pay another $150, $200 for artwork.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you pay for your DistroKid for your streaming service.
Yes.
You gotta then you can drop it, but then you need a music video. You gotta have a music
props,
video. If you want merch, you gotta get your
Models.
merch. That shit, bro. Like to drop a real single, right? It costs $1,000 to $1,500 just to get it off the right way. So I understand artists that this is expensive. So learn it. Or
Learn your
you
craft.
gotta get with
We
a
were saying that
team.
earlier.
You gotta find people that do this shit. Even if and a lot of times, yo,
Really clock
you
in those
have to pay.
10,000 hours.
Like if I didn't know y'all, but I paid for the next 5 to 10 sessions from you, now we kind of working.
Yeah.
You feel me? So develop that relationship with the engineer and producer. You still have to pay, but I'm sure you guys are gonna be able to work something out and
Everybody
get bread together.
has a common interest at this point.
Exactly. And it's about once you guys get shit lifted, you're gonna have to pay a little bit at first, but once you develop a relationship or find someone you're doing it with, it's getting the bag together. You know what
Making
I'm
money
saying?
in your sleep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's some other advice you guys could give some of the artists like watching right now? If
Work smarter and like you said, develop a team. Because like with us, it takes us a long time to drop music because we do everything. We engineer, we mix it, we
Everything.
record it, produce it, write it.
I be tapped out.
And
That's a
we
big
used to
part of
master.
it.
Used to master our own
Bro,
stuff.
I'm a mastering engineer.
And
now.
recently-
we can go back to that. We can save our bread.
I mean, we could master, but it's
Oh,
not always
master.
about. It's not always about. Say, it's a quote I read recently. It said, "Smart people." It said, "Dumb people spend time to save money. Smart people spend money to save time." So it's like
Y'all hear that?
you could do everything yourself.
Say that
but
one more time, because I want to hear that.
Yeah,
it said, "Dumb people spend time to save money.
Yeah.
Smart people spend money to save time.
time.
So you can't
Crazy.
get time back."
Yeah.
And that's all it is. You want to be able to, like, even though you can do it yourself, you're going to spend a lot more time mixing and mastering.
Yes.
Like, but once you have the budget, it's like once you get on, that's the whole thing. Once we get on,
Right.
I can
Sky's
afford,
the
I
limit.
can afford to
We-
pay an engineer to come in here
Dave
for
Chappelle
12
said it.
hours.
We
Sky's
recently
the limit.
stopped mastering all our own stuff, and it saves us at least a day of work. At least. And that one day that we would spend mastering, we used to start on something else.
On to the next
And
thing.
each day, time is important. Every day
Time
counts.
is of everything. Like, literally, you have to make every fucking day count, every session count. Like, because that's money. When I go to the studio, I'll drop $160 to $250 to go in there for 48 hours. You feel me? And it's like that costs that's exactly why I chose to not drive a nicer car. Because I don't want a payment. Because paying $400 to $600
My
with
car's
insurance.
turning into a bucket as we speak.
Yeah, I drive a little.
It's
Camry,
definitely
cuz
on its
that
way
shit-
to bucket mode.
That shit get you
I've
to
had
the
it for a
city.
long time now.
It'll
I've
get
had
you
it-
to the city,
Damn,
to the
I've had that
studio.
since 2013. I've had it a long
Exactly,
time.
and that motherfucker is
It's
still
rolling.
bro.
Yeah.
Cause I look at it like, you know what? If I decide to go get me a nice car, a nice up to date car, you know, I want me a little SRT, a little Charger, or something with a little beef in the engine. But like honestly, like I'm not gonna pay that. I've been there and done that, and like that $600 is like 8 hours of studio time that month that I just wasted, or that's 2 music videos. And honestly, it's like artists watching right now, go all in with your craft.
I'm talking to
Stop
you.
wasting time, like we said, yo. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna start getting closer to 30, and you're gonna start feeling that pressure. And it's like, you know, you don't quite wanna feel that. But I wanna know for y'all, like, I got a couple more questions before we get up out of
Yes,
here.
sir.
Like, what is some of y'all dream collaborations? Like, if you had
Tame
okay,
Impala,
already
man.
know.
I want to work with
You
Tame
already
Impala
know who.
so bad.
Bro, I bet you can even
I just
say it
want to
without
see.
even me saying.
I want to see how they
For me.
do it, man.
Trav,
Yes.
Trav,
Bro, you
And
know,
who else? And who
bro,
else?
Trav. I can say Trav,
Come on now.
Kanye,
Yes.
Trav, Kanye, Tame,
Yeah, Tame. And
Bro.
then Kid Cudi now.
Cudi.
I watched this documentary recently. I have a greater respect for this man now. Like,
Like,
I was definitely.
What's that
was-
called? I'll watch it.
I forgot what it's called.
Like
but
Hi, I'm Scott or something.
yeah.
Like
Is that what is that on?
It's on Hulu.
Hulu.
It's on
yeah.
Hulu right now.
Yeah.
I'll peep that. I love artist documentaries. I grew up on that. What about you, bro?
that. Tame Impala, because I always want to see. You know, it's one
Tame's
dude,
tough.
right?
Roosevelt, actually.
One dude.
Roosevelt,
He plays everything. Plays all the instruments, makes the beat, records it, mixes it himself, and then sends it to mastering, bro.
And you know what? Why that's so important, yo? This is what Nipsey Hussle said. Nipsey said, "Do all the work you can outside before you enter them buildings." So and Russ is another guy
Shit,
that
that's less money you got to spend.
exactly. And then
Or you
it's
recoup.
about leverage.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I'm not saying all taking a record deal is not always a bad thing. You know,
Nah.
if you could do it independent, like get your bread. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? But eventually, like once you do that independent shit right, and you have leverage, that's what he's saying. Do everything outside before you enter them buildings, and that's another thing. Russ is another person that mix right.
Capella
engineer.
now.
Yeah,
He
you know
did his whole song himself.
Everything, like literally, you can upload it yourself, and like that's a big thing because once you get into these real record labels, they're looking at you like oh, y'all got y'all fan base already, y'all selling merch already, y'all mix and master, y'all produce your own shit. All we do is
All
gotta
of
put
it.
here's that big bag, let's get it.
That's
You know
that's
what
all
I'm
they
saying?
need to know. They gonna have to like.
They want to see. They want to see
we're
that.
not gonna have to like. They don't have to take that out of our
There's
check.
no such thing as
Just
artist
put
development
us,
anymore.
Just put us in the studio.
exactly.
Book us a session at Capitol in the Dolby Atmos room. I will mix our shit surround sound.
Crazy.
Get at me.
And you know, and who you never know who's gonna walk in that bitch.
Also, I'm telling you, that's all we need. Just put me in the room. That's it.
You know what I'm
At
saying?
this point, put me in the room. and I'll show you what's good. That's where I'm at.
I mean, that's how Vince. I remember I seen Vince Staples used to talk about that in interviews where he'll spend as little as he can on an album so that the rest of his advance he's recouping like quick. Fast.
Yeah,
you don't owe money,
bro.
You don't want to spend $500,000 on your fucking album.
We're gonna take this out
and then make $300, and now
we're gonna provide
you're
an engineer.
shelved.
We're gonna provide the studio time. We're gonna provide blah 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 blah. Like, no, I can mix my own tracks.
I'm gonna take that bread and invest that somewhere.
Unless we just want to go that route.
But that's why his videos are also crazy as fuck.
They are.
Yeah.
His video. He's another one with the videos.
We'll spend the money on that then. We'll spend that
because then videos cost.
Videos cost.
At that level, the video be an advance.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how much the video costs.
Exactly. And people get it fucked up. Like, it's not all like that advance come and go. Like West Side Boogie was saying, he was up $300K. I didn't know that. And he said he went from like living in a big ass crib in LA with all his homies, eating out, paying for all his homies. Once that money was gone, he was living on the couch at his homie's house. What a major deal.
That's real. I was there, man. I've been in his house, seen his house, and yeah, man, like that's real shit.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy, y'all. And you know what? Excuse me, everybody.
It's all good.
But like, y'all, what's one more thing? Before I get up out of here, it's late Sunday. We didn't got faded and shit. Yo, how y'all feeling?
I'm chilling.
Feeling good.
I'm feeling cool too. This little Patron. I don't know what concoction this Patron is,
that's
but
crazy. Let me see that. Actually,
that shit. I don't know what
I
the fuck
you like that. You're crazy.
I fuck with it though.
It's called Patron Citron Extra Fine Orange Liquor.
Yeah.
Premium Reserve.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shout out my
35%.
Dukes.
Get yours now.
Hey, y'all. Hey, man, I just want to say thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you,
us.
bro.
Thank you guys, bro. I appreciate y'all, man.
Bro, it's a
Real
pleasure,
spit,
man.
bro.
It's a pleasure.
That shit is dope. This is like, and this is what the McDuff Show is about.
I was joyed when I got that. I was like, man, let's do it.
I had to hit y'all, man. Like, this is only right. I'm glad the people got to see who you are. I'm glad your fans are gonna get a chance to see another side of you guys that you guys don't get to. People just see us on the
get
ground.
deeper, man. You just gotta talk to us.
And this is only the first one. Like, I'm gonna have you guys back in January for the album release.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Sure.
You know what? Let's say it here right now. The night y'all drop the album, or the night or the week of,
we'll come in.
We'll come here with bottles.
We'll talk about it.
We'll play this shit
celebrate
all the
it.
way through and kick it. You feel me? Do a little podcast and kick it. We'll play a song, play a couple songs, talk about it, kick it and have a vibe and celebrate the album. You know what I'm saying? I want this to be the home for people like coming out the city, man, coming out the IE,
real,
man,
bro.
for y'all to come.
Because it's going up from there. Because we're going to do shows and we're just going to really.
We're going to be lit all year.
The brand, all
Absolutely,
year.
bro.
We're doing
and you know what
everything we can.
What I tell everybody, I'm like, this time of year, the fourth quarter is where niggas do not let up because you feel like no one's dropping music and it's summer. No, go hard because going into the new year, you want to be in that full stride. Yeah. Start running towards the new year right now. So by January, you in stride and you're going to reach that runner high by spring.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
I was talking to somebody about that today. I think Roddy Ricch dropped his album in December, and then it rang off the whole next year.
The whole 2020. It was Bob. He dropped it December 2019, right?
Yeah.
And it was.
And then rang off the whole.
We're gonna take off.
year.
And you know what I'm saying? So you guys, everybody, you guys be on the lookout for these gentlemen. Go ahead and introduce yourself one more time so the people know.
Zachthehero. Find me on IG at Zachthehero. ZACH, the hero __. We're going to get that underscore going, and I'm going to be fully
and I'm going to put the name
name
under here, too.
Oh,
so
good. He's going to have it, so you'll see it. Just let y'all know what's
I
up.
go by Jimmie Bishop. Again, that's JIMMIE for the IE, and that's how my middle name's spelled.
Yes, sir.
Jimmie Bishop with a 951 at the end.
951.
That's that.
Yes, sirski. And this is the motherfucking McDuff Show, everybody.
Yeah.
And this is episode 7, y'all. You know,
7?
I brought episode 7, bro. I did
Dang.
7 episodes in like 3 weeks, bro.
I've seen
It's
like 2
nonstop.
episodes.
Yeah,
I've seen like 2.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
that, bro. Just the fact that niggas watch it, click on it. I appreciate that, yo. But hey, yo, I'm your host, CM McDuff. Make sure everybody watching right now, click the link in the description. Make sure you follow everybody that's on here right now. I'm gonna put these fine gentlemen's the names in the
If you don't follow or else I'll hate you forever.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? They about to drop these.
I still love you.
These niggas about to drop, yo.
We are.
These niggas about to fucking drop.
We're coming. We're coming in hot.
And bro, we going up. And this is it, yo. This is another episode of the McDuff Show. So I'm gonna play this joint. We gonna turn up. But peace and love, everybody. Much love, y'all. This is it for the McDuff Show. Peace.
Yeah.
Just don't make us switch up once that's unforgiving.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank y'all, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't forgive, nigga. I'm forgive. Nigga. Yeah. The McDuff Show, y'all.
Let's get it.
Fucking said it's lit, I fly away. Shooter right behind me, up a pole, you die today. I got shooter